Welcome to STSPN. We're here at Everett's Memorial Stadium for a great soccer game today between the Snohomish varsity girls soccer and the Marysville-Pilchuck varsity girls soccer. Tomahawks and Cats. Just here for the introduction of the Marysville players, and they've just completed their introduction now of all of their girls. On their lineup, a couple of girls not here today. Number 18, Alina, everybody talks about, which we would love to hear about her, and Allison Taylor. Neither one are here today. For the Snohomish varsity, introducing their players now. Starters for today will be number 0, Grace Wales, who's out there on the field in goal. Looks like each of these young ladies is bringing a young mentor out with them, and that's really nice to promote soccer with the younger group of players. First, Snohomish, you've got a couple girls that are out. Number 9, Kiana Campbell is out today, and number 13, Madison Greenway, is out today. Madison has, I think, maybe an ACL, but they're not sure and hoping it's not, and we're also hoping it's not. But hopefully she'll get back soon. Snohomish coming here with a 3-2 record, having played 5 games this season so far, and Pilchuck in here with a 1-2-1 on a 4-game record. One tie last week against Linwood, and one win against Archbishop Murphy. Looks to be a nice day for soccer, not a nice day for spectators. We've got a light rain coming down here as this great weather we've had in the Seattle area for the last couple of months is kind of coming to an end, as it usually does around this time of year in the fall. So we'll look forward to a little bit of a wet ball, but that shouldn't affect the way these girls play soccer out there. For the Tomahawks, we've got one girl, senior, Jessica Moskowitz, who is definitely committed to Montana State University. It's nice to see the girls playing at this level going to a D1 school. And number 2, Katrina White, is not decided where she's going yet, but she's taken a look at a couple different colleges and definitely will probably be playing D1 somewhere. So, looks like we're going to take a short break for the national anthem. All right, beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by that young lady down there today. I didn't get her name, but I hope that we got the mic out the window quick enough for you to hear most of that. She did a nice job of that. So, ready to play soccer here, again, at Veterans Memorial Stadium, Snohomish High School here, Snohomish, Washington. 80 minutes of soccer, 40-minute halves. Should be an interesting game here today. Snohomish out there in all white, their home uniform color, red letters, and Marysville-Pilchuck in all red with white letters. Complete opposite, but very colorful. So unless you have a black and white TV, it'll be red and white. Otherwise, it would be black and white. Looks like we're getting set for the kickoff here. Snohomish will be taking this kickoff, it appears, as soon as they get out on the field. And we'll be ready to start this this 3A soccer game here for Snohomish, their first season in 3A. First time they've actually played against Marysville-Pilchuck, so we're not sure exactly how that's going to turn out, but according to Snohomish coach April Van Esch, she says that he thinks they match up pretty well, so we'll see how that works out. Snohomish on the field now, ready to take the kickoff, and I believe we're ready to go. Main first possession, Snohomish going downfield. Nice plays up front. There's a chase for the ball. Goalie's going to make it out there just in time. Almost got a good through ball out there to Taylor Doing. Snohomish back in control again here. Pilchuck defense now with the ball. See if they can control it here and get it across the mid-stripe, and they do, but quickly give it up, get it back. So this game of soccer is playing back and forth as we're trying to maintain some good passing, some good control, and get some balls forward. Trying to feel each other out here. Quinn Addison trying to feed the ball downfield, missed it. There's one up over the top. Going to bounce into the goalie's hands for Pilchuck. But a good attempt by the Snohomish Panthers there to get the ball up close to the goal and have that opportunity for a chance to score here. So far, Pilchuck hasn't gotten the ball past midfield on their side. Snohomish controlling the ball pretty much all the way so far. Another high loft over the top. Good defense by Pilchuck. They're going to take it off the side on the far side, and it'll be the first throw in on the far side for Snohomish. Delaney Kaisner over there. Looks like she's going to grab the ball and come back and see if she can throw it all the way up to the goal. Nice try. Pretty much up there in the middle where it should be. Bounced around a couple of shots there and into the goalie's hands. No shots on goal yet, but a couple of potential opportunities here for the Panthers as they still control the ball on their end of the field. Tomahawks with a long ball downfield to the far side, going, did not go out. Nice save over there by Gabrielle Crenshaw. Katrina Wright chasing that ball down on the far side for the Tomahawks. Gets control momentarily. Back to Katrina. Trading off a little bit of possessions here between the red and the white. Trying to get a feel of where everybody's going to be. There's a nice feed through. One-on-one to the goal. It's going to be a shot on goal right to the Snohomish goalie there by Trina Davis. First real attempt shot on goal by the Pilchucks, and the Tomahawks looked pretty good on that run. That'll wake up the defense of Panthers. who almost attempts a shot on goal down there. That ball's off Snohomish. To be a Tomahawk throw in. Let's see who's going to take that down here. That would be Tiana Davis with the throw in. Nice long 20-30 yard toss downfield. Again, it'll be a Pilchuck throw in. Quickly downfield. Centered ball nicely. Oh, missed the opportunity. Here's a shot on goal right to the goalie. But again, 2 shots on goal for the Tomahawks here, as all of a sudden they've come alive after the first few minutes of Snohomish possession on their end of the field. Seem to figure out what they can and can't do here. Good passing attempts there by Tomahawks. Controlled by Panthers. There's a field ball down the far side, going to be taken out of bounds by the Tomahawks for a Snohomish Panther throw in here. We need to get a little more excitement in this game. That's Delaney Kiesner over there again with that throw on that far corner. Into the middle. And out of there by the Tomahawks, going out of bounds. Will be a Snohomish throw in on the far side, almost to midfield. Another good controlled attempt by the Panthers here. And it's going to be a call. Is that a penalty in the box? It looks like we're going to have a penalty kick. And Quinn Otteson is going to take that penalty kick. Quinn, as I said earlier, is going to Central Washington University on a soccer scholarship. And this is the first attempt at a real shot on goal for the Panthers, and she nails it. At 33-22. A goal by Quinn. Well, unfortunate for the Pilchuck girls that happened, because they were playing pretty strong up to that point and should not have had to need something like that to happen. But penalty kicks do happen, and we'll see how it progresses from here. Sure, that won't keep them down. 32-41 remaining in this first half of soccer here. Looks a little brighter out there now, even though I see the umbrellas up. I don't know that it's actually raining anymore. But whatever it is doesn't seem to affect the way these kids are playing soccer. Looks like Snohomish is passing better, more crisply and more receiving, rather than just getting rid of the ball, as I've seen a couple of the Tomahawk girls do. Nice defense there by Tomahawks. There's a free ball up, going to roll to the goalie. Almost got through there for that was Megan in there. And there's a free kick given to Snohomish. A little pushing, shoving off out there. Pushing a little hard on Delaney Kiesner. Free kick will be taken by Jada Edelbrock. If she can lay it down there. does down in front of the goal, but cleared out by Tomahawks. Tomahawks on a run here, far down the far side. You see who the fastest girl in town is. Nice cross into the middle and just on the outside of the goal. But boy, that was a dangerous play for Snohomish and an almost good attempt there for the Tomahawks. Beautiful player down the far side over there. Nice cross. And inside there to Gabrielle Crenshaw, who just barely missed that goal. And just like that, Snohomish has got the ball. Should have crossed up in front of the goal, crossed behind the goal. Bad luck, but a good attempt. So as we go from one end of the field to the other just quickly like that, you have to keep your head up. Speaking of heads up, got 2 headers in a row, looking for three in a row, and then the ball's on the ground. Pilchuck in control at the moment. Lost it out of bounds on the far side for Delaney Kaisner. Another throw in, getting her workout, throwing the ball in on the far side. All right, Panthers have the ball in the middle, setting up an attack here. Coming down the near side. Control back to the middle. Back forward, feed through. Did not get it through cleanly. Nice idea. Just miskicked it a little bit. And here we go again with the Tomahawks on the far run. This will be a hard shot on goal. And again, just near post wide. It'll be a corner kick for the Tomahawks. Well done run at the goal there. It's the second time Trina Davis has gotten down there and either scored or made an assist. Let's see if she can get her header foot in front of this corner kick. See if we can pick up who's over there. That was Jessica Moskowitz, took that corner out there and nicely saved inside by Grace Wales. Well, again, the Tomahawks are having shooting opportunities here, just haven't had the luck to drop it in. Sometimes takes a little luck in this game of soccer, a little crazy bounce. Especially when the teams are fairly closely matched, as these girls seem to be, now that they've gotten some of the early bugs out. 12 against 12. 12 white against 12 red. There's a center shot. There's a nice shot on goal, and it's in. And Pilchuck scores. And that was Trina Davis with the score at 27:10 left to go. A fourth of the way through this total match, halfway through the first half. Scores tied up 1-1. Some nice ball control, nice passing, nice shooting by both of these teams here today. There's a nice feed through. Quinn's going to have a chance, just barely didn't get it past. Tipped off there by Trina Davis. Tomahawk throw in here at midfield on this side. Deanna Davis with that toss. Back to her again. Mishandled there. Back to Quinn Otteson in the middle. There's a long ball down to the center. Taken away by Tomahawks. Nicely done there. Ball's on the far side again there to Trina Davis as she's trying to work her way down. Nice catch by her. And that ball is kicked out of bounds, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick. Could have been a corner, real close over there. Trina Davis having a nice game down there today so far. Going to give the Snohomish defender something to think about. .3A soccer. Snohomish, Pilchuck, Marysville-Pilchuck here today. Nice cross in the middle. No, that was right on the foot of Trina Davis and just about nailed her second shot there when a nice cross from Gabrielle Crenshaw here on the right forward wing side. Pilchuck girls are bringing some excitement to this game here all of a sudden. Started out a little slow, but they're picking up the pace. Oh, another ball feeding through. Up to the middle in front of Crenshaw. Got over blocked out. Didn't quite get to her. Close but no cigar. That's a good idea. Lay the ball up in front of the goal whenever you get a chance. Panthers back in control here for a moment. Trying to handle the ball here on this side. Drop kick back. In the middle to Quinn Otteson. Going to go down the middle, looking to pass the left. Should be a stop cross. That ball is not going to get saved. It's going to go out of bounds. Whoops. A little warning there against Diana Davis. I don't think she did anything intentional. Just kind of tripped over her a little bit. Substitutions here for the Panthers. Three players in the game. One of them was Jenna Schuler came in. That ball is going to be a Pilchuck throw-in, and it went sailing down the track to the corner. There's a nice young man down there going to go pick that ball up and bring it back. Let's see if the Panthers can get a hold of this throw-in here and down in the dangerous territory. So far, nobody's got control. Finally booted out by the Tomahawks downfield, but everybody back up front and again downfield. Back to the Tomahawks. Now we're playing a little ping pong there. There's a ball that's offsides. Yes, unfortunately, that was Celia Forster who's offsides there by just about a yard. Picked up there on the football 25-yard line. Free kick here for the Tomahawks. Handball called against Tomahawks there. It bounced up and hit Cecilia Watson in the hand. All right, free kick here. Unfortunately, kicked it directly to a Panther. Panthers on the move, feeding forward here. Nice cut around there. A nice slide tackle there by Katrina Wright. Very strong defender there for the Tomahawks. Stopped a good aggressive run there by the Panthers. There's a missed pass kick up to the goalie. Probably was an attempt on goal, just hit it a little bit off the foot, kind of curved left. Got a good idea to be shooting down there in either case. Oh, long ball, so you can run that down. Looks like Panther defenders just booted it out of bounds there. Going to give Tomahawks a chance to get a good throw in here downfield. And a possibility of a score if they get the ball in the right place. Not too big a crowd here today, but probably 50, 60 supporting fans, parents, and friends of these players. Let's trade possession here. Panthers, Tomahawks, Panthers ball. Tomahawks ball. Oh, going to get called for a push-off there. Deanna Davis gets another call there as Snohomish Panthers will get a free kick from the 40-yard line, and looks like Jada Edelbrock's going to take that shot. See if she can lay it up there about the 10-yard line and make something happen. And it's heading right that direction, going far side. Nice defensive work over there by Tomahawks. They control the ball momentarily, losing it. There's the feed forward. Gabrielle's going over to get that ball. Centered up to the middle. Going to be called offsides. Wasn't looking at the offsides call, but I thought it looked good from up here. Gracie Winders into the game for the Panthers now. The long shot on goal by Quinn Otteson, right, bouncing into the goalie's hands. Gabrielle with a nice feed out there, far side. Deanna Davis in the middle. She's going to take a shot, and it's just over the top of the goal. As again, the Tomahawks get that shooting opportunity there at the goal and just barely miss it. Misfortune, luck for the Panthers. Panthers ball in the middle on a nice cross. If they can get control of it, take the shot. Here it is. That's a weak shot down the middle, but the shot just the same. Still ball bouncing around. Nobody's in possession. Panthers still have it. Ball up in the center again. Loose ball. Panthers will control again. And forced out of bounds there. And it'll be a Tomahawk throw in on the far side as that scoring opportunity was shut down by the Tomahawks. Substitution in there for Marysville-Pilchuck. Slowed things down for a moment, but we're back underway here with 15 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Nice play there by Callie Russell. Fans didn't like it. They didn't think it was the right call, but apparently it did bounce off of a Tomahawk player. Okay, Tomahawks trying to set something up here with the ball down the far side. Nice save back. Almost kicked out of bounds by the Panthers. Should be a Tomahawk throw in on the far side. Didn't happen. Panthers with the ball on the run. Tried to make a feed through there. Like Quinn did not get through. Anna Montemore back in the game for the Panthers. Last touched out of bounds by Snohomish Panthers. Anna comes back to talk to her coach for the moment, get some updated strategy about what she can do. High kick up and out of bounds. It should be another Panther throw in on this side. And cleared out nicely by the Tomahawks. It's a run for the money here. One on the goalie, 8 against 1. And she's going to walk it in, bouncing it off the goalie there. That's Trina Davis back in there for her second goal at 12:53. Trina has lots of speed down there. You don't want to let her get out in front. Nice jump over there by the referee to get out of the way of that cross ball. That's going to go out of bounds off the Panther. It'll be a Tomahawk throw in on the near side down here. Nice idea by Gabrielle there. Just missed pass out of bounds. Still Tomahawk throw in on this side. They move down the field another 10 or 15 yards. Again, the speed of the Tomahawks shows off here as the ball is centered. There's a cross shot. Nice hook cross over the top of the goal there. Really nice attempt there by by Peyton. That was Peyton Nolte who tried that shot. We had to count shots on goal. I think we've got a lot more shots on goal by the Tomahawks than the Panthers so far today, and the scoreboard is reflecting that right now with the Panthers down by 1 goal here. Coming up on the 10-minute mark remaining in this first 40-minute period here. Well, early morning weather was windy, rainy, and nasty, and now it's turned out to be kind of clear and calm. The flag isn't even moving out there on the flagpole, and all the umbrellas are down. So it looks like we have a lull in this storm that came through here today. And it's not very cold, even though cloudy and rainy. The ball up front to Snohomish goalie. You could call that an attempted shot on goal by the Tomahawks as well. Nice defense down there by Katrina Wright as she captures that ball and took control of it. Up to Gabrielle. Over to Jessica Moskowicz. She's going to bring it downfield here into the center. Oh, a little bit too long. Tried to lay it down in there to Mackenzie Conley, and it just kind of was sailed over her head. But very strong offensive development here with the Tomahawks since that early first 5 minutes where they were trying to figure out what was going on. And I guess they figured it out. This is long well downfield. She's going to get that before it goes out. She does. Gabrielle on the far side, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Tomahawks here. Their second corner kick from this time. And it looks like Jessica Moskowicz, Montana State University lady, is going to play soccer for Montana State. Going to take this corner kick for the Tomahawks. Scoring opportunity. Oh, didn't take the shot in front of goal. Dropped it off, and here will be the shot in front of goal from the way out far side. However, it didn't work. Sometimes the coaches and the girls like that idea, but looked like Elizabeth Erickson got knocked down there. So the Tomahawks will have a free kick there from about 31. This could go right into the goal. And it looks like you're going to change up here. And going to get a stronger kicker as Gabrielle Crenshaw comes back to take this kick. I know she can put it up there. And she does, powers it right smack into the middle of the goalie. Definitely had the length and the range and the power, just not the right direction. But a good idea to have a strong kicker take that shot. And again, Tomahawks control the ball. Oh, that could have been called, but wasn't because advantage. Nice ball in the middle, turn and shoot. Didn't get the shot. There's the shot up and over the goal. Didn't know she was going to be able to get a shot when she turned, but could have. Back in the game for the Panthers is Madison Van Asch, daughter of the coach. Coach has 2 daughters on this team, Madison and her younger sister, Gracie. Nice cross. Oh, missed the head. That was the first really good opportunity the Panthers have had here. There's another possibility as it goes. Didn't go out the end line. It did go out the end line. It did go off the end line. Going to be a goal. Oh, no. Going to be a free kick. A little push off over there. There's the speed of respected the speed of Gabrielle there as Gracie Winters took that ball and booted it out of bounds. Not going to mess around with that at all. Gabrielle gets the inbounds play and centers it up. Oh, unfortunately centered it up right to a Panther. And again, the Tomahawks control the ball. Nice control, nicely done. Ball's coming down here to Gabrielle, going to go one-on-one there with. That ball's going to go off the end line, unfortunately. That'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Gracie Winters for the Panthers has got her hands full down here trying to stave off Gabrielle Crenshaw, who's faster and a little bit bigger, but she's doing a pretty good job of it right now. Little equipment malfunction out there as Jordan Williamson lost one of her shin guards, got to replace it. Nope, didn't quite save it. Well, off the end line. Two minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this first period here with Tomahawks up 2-1. Maintaining a strong control in the latter part of this first half. That ball's out on the far side for a Panther throw-in. Threw it right into Tomahawk. And then they got control back. Panthers setting up an opportunity here for feed, pass, go, lob in the middle. Couldn't quite beat Katrina Wright down there in the defensive position as Gabrielle clears the ball out. It's going to be a hold against the Panthers. Not sure whether that was Quinn or Callie Russell that was involved in that, but they were both right there. In either case, it's going to be a free kick here for the Tomahawks as we go into that last 2-minute warning time period that's kept on the field by the coach, or by the referee, I mean. So, but our clock is still running, yeah. So we'll know when we're up with 2. There's a cross in front over the goalie's hands. I don't know if she touched it or not. She did touch it. And it's going to be a corner kick there for the Tomahawks again. It looks like, oh, it's just a throw-in. I thought it went off the end line. My bad. Good strong play there by Quinn Otteson to recover that ball. She was fighting up against Elizabeth Erickson there. Going to be a foul against the Snohomish Panthers. Free kick, Pilchuck. Ball up to the goalie there. Can't see our clock from here. What's it say right now?
0.
It says 0 now, so it's been about 2 minutes. We'll see if anything longer is added here by the referee. Signaling the bench with his fingers. I don't know if that's 1 minute or what, but he held his hand up with to each bench. Could be another minute at least. Don't remember anything earlier having to extend this time frame. Substitution here for the Panthers. Kayla Forrester comes into the game. Rachel Gromey comes out for the last minute here of this first half. That ball went out. Yep. Peyton Nolte kind of collided with the Snohomish coach there. And got a nice hug from her. Free kick for the Panthers here. Miss Foster lays it up in front to a Tomahawk. That should be halftime, and it is. 2-1 Tomahawks here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, Snohomish High School soccer. We'll be back after this halftime break.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
I'm the chairman for the Texas Police Chiefs Association Alarm Committee. When we talk about what this definition is and what it means to them and their response for alarms, number one, it lets them truly prioritize the alarms. The alarms that don't come to them fitting that definition as a verified alarm, it will allow them to set those alarms to a priority that they probably give alarms already down there on the bottom of the call stack. But the calls that truly do merit a higher response, those get pushed to the top. Those get the response they need to actually make arrests.
All right, welcome back to Snohomish High School Veterans Memorial Stadium here for the second half of this soccer match here between Snohomish High School and Marysville-Pilchuck Tomahawks. Tomahawks out in front 2-0 in the first half as they take possession of the ball here in the beginning and take a shot right on goal just like that. Boy, another inch or two higher, that ball would have dropped over the goalie's hands. But good timing by her as she went up and grabbed that ball right at the top as it was coming down. Pilchuck being very aggressive here at the start of this second period here. And we'll see what kind of adjustments the Panthers made at halftime to stop that fast attack downfield. And again, their Tomahawks are moving downfield. A little push and shoving going down there. It's allowed to happen by the referee. A knockdown there. I think Anna Monomore got a little bit aggressive there against the Tomahawks as they will get a free kick here. Oh, looks like we got a minor problem there as Tiana Davis is limping off the field, and we're going to get a substitution for her right out of the gate here. That's not good. She doesn't look happy when she took the exchange there. So let's see who came in for her. It's Rachel Heischel coming in for her. Pick up the defensive side. There's Gabrielle with a turnaround. She got held over there big time. I don't know if that was in the box, and I guess it wasn't in the box, but it was ended up being in the box. He's going to give a warning there to Gracie Winders. She is told not to hold on with her hands. Next time she'll probably get a card. There's the free kick at the goal. It's right at the goalie again. Nice, clean, hard kick into the goal box. Goalie's hands, no score. Could have been, might have been, wasn't. Ball changing hands here as it's going to go off the end zone. Going to be a goal kick. Anna Monomore thought it might be a corner and she was going after that ball, but when she found out it was a goal kick, she just let it go. Goal kick taken here by goalie Vanessa Perez for Pilchuck. Nicely run through there. That ball's going to sail down to Panther goalie. Gabrielle with control up front. Should be a cross if she can get somebody in there. She's going to take a shot on goal. Nope, she took a shot, crossed. Not quite forward enough, went off the far side. That's Gabrielle playing really strong down there again. little quick change of possessions. Both teams here, and that ball goes out of bounds on the far side. Will be a Tomahawk throw in. Referee's going to make her go back 10 yards where the ball went out. Sometimes they don't pay attention to that, and the girls get away with a 10-yard gain. Tomahawks on the run. Got the ball up front to Gabrielle in the middle. Turning around. Oh, nice try, but good defense by the Panthers there. Took care of that little threat. Weather could become a factor here in the second half, slowing things down. I noticed that there's a little bit of a haze in the air, and the umbrellas are back up on the sidelines down here. A good turf field. It doesn't seem to affect the footing for these girls. Offsides, Panthers. Close, but offsides. Here's the signal. Here's the kick. And again up to Gabriella. She heads it across the top, and ball bounces loosely there. Been kicked out of bounds by the Panthers, which will give Tomahawks a throw in down here on the Panther end of the field. See if they can get score in. Looks like Dominic Jenkins is going to do that throw in for and that ball was left out of bounds over there by Panther defender. A break for the Panthers here. That ball was cleared and mishandled, and a long shot on goal. Knocked down by the Tomahawk goalie and cleared off easily. No other Panthers in place to help take things over. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and I think off of a Panther. It'll be another Tomahawk throwing on the far side over there. Coming up on 32 minutes remaining in this second half of the match here today. 8 minutes play here in this second period. A couple shots on goal, but no score yet as we continue on with the 2-1 lead for the Tomahawks here. Ball into Gabrielle, and that ball is kicked off the end. I think that's going to be a goal kick, or corner kick, it looks like. Yes. And it looks like number 15, Jessica Moskowitz, is going to go take that corner kick. Again, young lady going to Montana State University D1 school in Billings, Montana. Cold winters, warm summers, nice place to be. It's a beautiful city. Here's the kick, up in front, right to the goalie, just high enough to get over the head of Tomahawk young lady there trying to get up to do it, but beautifully placed in front of the goal, exactly where you want to put it. Trainer Wright clears that ball out momentarily. Back and forth possession goes here, and we'll see who's going to maintain control. Change possession again. That'll be a Tomahawk throw on the far side. Offside's called. Grace Wells, the goalie, will take that kick way out there, and she better make sure it gets way down there so she can get back in goal in time. And she did. And she's back in goal well in time to handle that. As the Tomahawks pick the ball up, control midfield, 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Coming on a shot for a goal here. Right at the goalie again, near post. Far post would have been a possibility for a score, but again, Tomahawks come right straight downfield and get that shot off. As they maintain a little bit more aggressiveness in this second period, and that's no call. The slide tackle went clean. Yeah, a little push off there. Advantage Snohomish with a free kick there, as the Tomahawks were threatening to get a shot off. A little too much body contact, hand contact called by the referee out there. Let's the ball get back in possession of the Panthers here as they moved up for a possibility of a center shot and a score. Oh, that she's offsides though. Won't count. Nice by the defense to move up on that to make her be offsides. And a little collision there anyway with the goalie and some players, and nobody got hurt. Everybody got up and walked away. Free kick. Tomahawks. Right to the Panthers. Panthers control again. Feed down the far side. Ball is going to go out for a Tomahawk throw in. 27 minutes left to go in this match here today. Mackenzie Glenn up off the bench for the Panthers here. Will be coming into the game momentarily. Next timeout period, which looks like it's going to be now. And let's see who she's going to come in for. Playing defender on the far side. That's number 19, Grace Winders, coming out. Grace has been doing Roman duty over there against the fast and speedy and strong Gabrielle Crenshaw for the Tomahawks. And doing a very good job of it as well. Almost shot on goal by the Panthers as the ball bounces around up in front of the goal and still maintain control. Nice attempt at center there. Ball is cleared out by Tomahawks, but back into possession of the Panthers, and see if they can get it back up in front again. Change of possession again. Panthers with the ball. Give it back up. Head to head. Panthers with the ball again in the middle. Now controlled by the Tomahawks to see if they can feed it forward. And oh, there's a good run. Gabrielle's going to go after it. She's going to force them to punt the ball out of bounds over there for a Tomahawk throw in. No action on that throw in as the Panthers will take a goal kick here. Once again, there's a shot on goal. Far post, too far. Far wide and out. But it shot on goal nevertheless for the Tomahawks. They continue to press hard against the Panthers here in the second half here with 24 minutes remaining in play. Deflected out of bounds by Panthers. Be still a throw in here by Dominic Jenkins. She's going to throw it back upfield. Ball's in the front of the goal there. A nice feed through, but the goalie comes out quickly to get that. Looked like if you had some microphones down there, the goalie was talking to her defenders and told them to let her have it. And there's offsides again for the Panthers. Groan comes up from the crowd. However, she was offsides. And again, the Panthers got the ball. There's a ball up front. Nobody's offside this time. See if she can get it up in the center. Drop it back and go in center. And you lost it. Unfortunate, they lost control. They had a good opportunity there to move up. Gabrielle on the far side working her way down against good Panther defense there. Tried to center it around and right into the defender. That ball going to roll out. Will be a Tomahawk throw in on the far side. Substitution for the Tomahawks there as they going to give Gabrielle Crenshaw a bit of a rest on the far side there. In the forward position, let's see if I can pick up that young lady if she'll turn sideways. It was Mackenzie Conley coming in there at the forward spot for the Tomahawks. Give Gabrielle a little rest here with 22 minutes left to go in this period. If I had to guess, she'd probably get a 10-minute rest and be back in there. And unless the Tomahawks were to score again, and they may let her rest the rest of the game. There's a good feed through down the far side. Nice ball through, but well defended there. And a collision by the goalie. And Trina Davis, who has the 2 goals for the Tomahawks today. And the result of that collision, last touched by the Panthers, will result in a corner kick for the Tomahawks as soon as they get a ball from one of the young ladies out there playing ball girl for the Panthers here today. I believe that's Elizabeth Erickson down there taking this corner for the Tomahawks. Ball's up over in front of the goal, bouncing loose out in front, controlled out clearly by the Panthers, and attempted shot on goal is thwarted. Ball down the far side, controlled by the defense there. Diana Davis clears it up front. Cecilia Watson trying to make something happen. Back to Trina Davis. And there's a shot right at the goalie. But a good feed through and a good attempt.
Of course, we couldn't see it. The pole is in the way.
You couldn't see it on camera. I could see it around the pole. Panthers ball centered up nicely. Cleared off far side here. Kicked out of bounds by the Tomahawks. Unusual play down there. They usually try to control those, but safety punched it out. Give Jenna Schuler a chance to have a throw in here as the substitution occurs. Looks like Olivia Lee is leaving the game for the Tomahawks, as well as Rachel Heichel leaving the game. Here's the throw in for the Panthers. Going to be a nice center right over the top of the goal, out of bounds. So good idea, just a little bit off the mark. With a few Snohomish players up off the bench down here warming up. Rachel Gromy being one of them, loosening up down here. Gracie Winders loosening up again to get back in the game. A little banging and struggling over there. With the girls as the ball goes out of bounds for a Tomahawk throw in. It's nice when that pulls in the middle of the screen like that. Looks like we have a split screen broadcast, right?
That's right.
More substitutions here as Raven Mummy comes in for the Panthers, along with Gracie Winders again. Long free kick from the far side. Ball headed out by the Panthers, controlled by Tomahawks with a shot on goal. Not a hard shot, but right to the goalie. Possession changing back and forth again. The Tomahawks field it up. Panther possession. Ball forward. Nobody offside this time, but lost the ball. A good defensive play over there. Katrina Wright clears that ball out for the Tomahawks and goes out of bounds on the far side as we get a couple more substitutions for the Panthers as Delaney Kaisner comes in the game along with Rachel Gromy. For the Panthers here at 16 minutes remaining in this match here today. Coach April Van Ash is giving some players an opportunity here and hoping they will generate some offense here. Fresh legs. Good defense there by Gracie Winders as she just came in the game and contributed right out of the gate. Looks like Snohomish is going to get a free kick from the sideline over there, past midfield.
Little interlude there.
Yeah, oh, really good. stop. All right, enough music in the game here. Panthers got a chance here. Oh, goalie came out, but the ball was kicked out, saved out there by Dominic Jenkins. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers, and I believe it's their first corner kick of the game here with 14 minutes remaining. And it looks like Celia Forster is going to take that shot in the corner. Nice ball up in front. Oh, cleared out. And here come the Tomahawks on the run. Speed is their weapon. But Trina Davis got a little bit aggressive down there and had called for the trip. And take that one over again as the substitution is going to occur here. Cecilia Watson leaving the game for the Tomahawks. And here's the free kick. And the ball came into Tiana Davis, who came back in for the Panthers here. Add some strength to their far side again. Back into their full lineup here. Miss Davis on the move again as she quickly tries to outmaneuver and feeds the ball up center, but she had a nice pass, but her teammate Ariel did not go to the ball. Center. Oh man, there's a takedown in the center there. I'm not sure. No call, says the referee. Is it? And fans didn't like that, but I think it was well away from the ball and not intentional, and no call was probably the right play. It's hard to be a parent and a fan and someone on your team or your daughter gets taken down and you don't get a call for it. And that should be a call against Snohomish there, or a block, and it was. So, free kick Tomahawks. Here comes a substitution. Mackenzie Conley will lead the game, and I believe that's Gabrielle Crenshaw coming back in. It is for the final 11 minutes of play here. The full strength, speedy front end scoring team. There's a hard ball right to the goalie. Those are nice shots on goal. It just happened to be right to the goalie, and unless they're in the upper corner from that distance, the chance of scoring is pretty slim. Oops, there's another penalty against Snohomish. Be a free kick from about 40-something. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here. It's Jessica Moskowitz lays that ball up in the front yard there too. Oh, just off the foot of Gabrielle Crenshaw, and that was close to an easy score. She just barely missed that down there. She's probably not too happy about that. But she'll get another chance someday soon. Oh, we have an injured player down here on the field. Number 15, Jessica Moskowitz, is down on the field And not the kind of thing we like to see with a young lady like that with a college career coming up for her, but she's up. Doesn't seem to be anything shaking her hands, kind of walking tenderly. She says, I'm staying in. Tough young lady. She walks it off. So stoppage of play there by the referee will be a drop ball on the pitch here. Kicked out of bounds by Tomahawks. Header up in the air, on the ground. Another high ball up in the air. Controlled by Gabrielle with a long ball way downfield. Dangerous play there as the goalie came out beyond the box to get that. Unfortunately, it bounced right for them, and the defenders were able to take the ball and move it out of bounds on the far side. However, will be a Tomahawk throw in here. There's a long ball on shot on goal, just up and over the pass top corner far left. But nevertheless, a shot on goal again by the Tomahawks. Out of bounds for Panther throw-in. Substitution for the Panthers.
It's amazing how many plays happen behind the pole.
Kelly Russell comes in. Yeah, the pole's in the middle of the screen. A lot of things happen in the middle of the screen, so that ball's off the end line, and it's going to be a corner kick. Linesman down here on the near side says that the Panthers are going to get a corner kick. Another attempt at that. That's Anna Monomore going to make that corner kick up outside off the head of the Tomahawk, right into the hands of the goalie on the ground. And that scoring attempt didn't happen. There's Miss Davis going fast down the far side. She's going to center that ball, and there's nobody there except the defender. There's another ball centered. Nobody there except the Panther defenders. Another ball centered up by Gabrielle. And that's a takedown, no call. Another takedown, no call. There's another shot on goal by the Tomahawks right to the goalie. A lot of action there by the Tomahawks, but did not get the ball in the goal. That ball off Olivia Lee went out of bounds for a Panther throw-in. Down here in front of the Snohomish bench, nice long throw. Picked out of the air there by Dominic Jens. That's a ball down. Yeah, he was offsides. I don't know why he didn't call that sooner, but he finally did. He realized she was. And that ball will come back out to about the 15-yard line of the football field. Yeah, now she figured it out. She was going to take a goal kick until she figured out what the referee said there. There's the kick up in the air by Elizabeth Erickson. Cleared all the way through to the Panther defenders. There's Gabrielle down the far side. That young lady has the speed. She centers it up, but didn't quite get it centered up. Bounced off a Snohomish player to give the Tomahawks another corner kick. That brings Jessica Moskowitz over there on that corner again. She was shaken up a little bit earlier, but should be just fine for this kick, and does. Lays it up in front off the head of a couple of players down there. Couldn't see which, but cleared out by the Panthers, back in control momentarily by the Tomahawks. And that could have been called, but wasn't. That ball's out of bounds. The Tomahawk ball coming in under the 4-minute mark here. Another substitution in for the Panthers as Taylor Dewing comes into the game. There's the shot on goal again. You could see it developing. Trina Davis just keeps moving and moving and moving and picks up a little bit of speed and leaves the defender behind, gets that shot on goal. Unfortunately, she got her foot under that just a little bit too much and sailed it over the top of the goal. But strong young player she is down there. And again, she's got the ball. Got tripped up on the way by, but she's still up on it. That ball's going off the end line. That should be another corner, and it is. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Probably a little more than that remaining, as the referee may add some time. But so far, this game dominated in the second half pretty much by the Tomahawks. Here's the corner. Easy ends up kick, back out. There's the long ball up in front. Kicked out cleanly by the Panthers and well defended there by Elizabeth Erickson for the Tomahawks. Two-minute mark has been hit. We'll see how much time, if anything, is going to be added to this game, but right now it looks like it's 2-1 Tomahawks over the Panthers.
You got player of the game?
Yeah, I think that we'd have to go with the big speedy scorer there. Trina Davis will be our player of the game if the score holds up, and it sort of looks like it will, barring any unusual thing happening. There's a free kick for Pilchuck there. Long ball downfield. Actually rolling, still hasn't gone. It did not go out. Looked like it was rolling right on the line and captured down there by Gabriella. She's getting worked over hard in the corner down there. Little pushing, little shoving, double teamed, and actually knocked the ball out of bounds. And that will be it will be a Tomahawk throw-in. I was wondering why Quinn went and got the ball over there, but fans want to call on that, but it didn't happen. Goal kick. That would obviously be the Marysville-Pilchuck parents, fans who are looking for that call, as There's the ball up front to Gabrielle again. Passes the far side over here. Good defense by the Panthers there. Madison Van Ash, coach's daughter, did well on that one. And fans a little angry about that, pushing off. It's a long ball. Snohomish controlling down in the near corner, trying to get a center it back. There's a ball up front that's going to drop right in the goalie's hands. Oh, she tipped it. I don't know if she tipped it or not. I guess she didn't touch it. It went sailing over the goal. And luckily, it didn't drift back down the far post because that was a perfect shot angle. And probably the last attempt on goal we'll see here for the Panthers. That ball is out of bounds, and the game is called. Tomahawks 2-1 over the Panthers here at Veterans Memorial Field in Snohomish High School. And I think player of the game is going to be number 8, Tarina Davis.
She scored the second goal?
She scored 2 goals, yes, both of the goals. So, you want to take a timeout and I'll go down there, or do you want to wrap it up and go?
Take time out, you can run down.
All right, we'll do a timeout here. I'll go down and catch Trina, and we'll give her the player of the game shirt. Put it on the air or not? got quite a bit of speed. You and Gabrielle both kind of like racing it out down there.
Yeah, we run track, and last year we made it to state, and I made it to state in the 100 meters, but I didn't do very well, and I didn't make it to finals, but we still competed in the 4x1 too.
With the speed I saw today, I can't.
Very different, the sound. It's like a, not like an actual gun noise, so I got false started, kind of.
Oh, but you are fast enough to win.
Yeah.
Well, great job today playing soccer here against Snohomish, getting 2 goals, and
I got one.
or you got 1.
Yeah.
Okay. and you did really well for the team. So.
Thank you.
You're going to be player of the game here today.
Oh, thank you.
Pull that up. We'll see if we can get it on that camera up there on the screen. Trina Davis, player of the game, Snohomish Times Sports Network. Thank you, young lady.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, that wraps it up here for us today at Veterans Memorial Field. And we'll see you for football next Friday night at Jackson High School. Good night.